animal movies contain some of the most memorable children's cinema characters of all time. Whether they're hand-drawn, computer-animated or real, live four-legged actors. These animal movies won't teach your child to be obedient, but they do deliver plenty of moral lessons on courage, protection, steadfast love, and loyalty. Welcome to DLP Movie, and let's check out top 10 greatest animal movies ever made that everyone needs to watch. Jurassic Park. On a remote island, a wealthy entrepreneur secretly creates a theme park featuring living dinosaurs drawn from prehistoric DNA. Before opening the attraction to the public, he invites a top paleontologist, a paleobotanist, a mathematician theorist, and his two eager grandchildren to experience the park and help calm anxious investors. However, their park visit is anything but tranquil as the park's security system breaks down, the prehistoric creatures break out, and the excitement builds to surprising results. From beginning to end, Jurassic Park bedazzled us with dinosaurs. The story is great, how at first we see how the magic was created, and then later we see the magic turn into a disaster, in which everyone's life is at stake. The special effects are still good today, but they were revolutionary for back in 1993. The acting is good, and the ensemble cast is great. All of the action sequences are perfectly executed, creating plenty of suspense and tension. Ratatouille. The combination of Disney and Pixar never ceases to amaze, but with Ratatouille, their newest effort, animated features are brought to new heights with the best one to date. Ratatouille is stunning, surreal while at the same time realistic, and a joy to watch. The writing is, in one word, just amazing, and the voice acting is sensational. The characters are poetic and real, and the rats are some of Disney Pixar's cutest creations. Remy is a little rat who dreams of becoming a chef just like his idol, the human Gusteau. After a mishap, Remy loses his family in the sewers and comes upon a fading restaurant that had previously been owned by Gusteau before his untimely death. He comes upon a lowly garbage boy, Linguini, and together they set out to revive the once legendary restaurant. Some of the scenes are so poetic and perfect that they just bring tears to your eyes. King Kong. With all of the remakes that have been coming out, King Kong may have been the most deserving, and the most in need of being remade. We could not think of a better director for this type of film than Peter Jackson. King Kong stays pretty true to the original. Naomi Watts plays Fay Race and Darrow perfectly, right down to her emotional connection with Kong. This is helped by the fact that Kong is pretty darn lovable when he is not ripping apart dinosaurs. Rarely are our emotions manipulated with such ease. Rarely do we find ourselves getting so engrossed in a story that a 3-hour running time seems to have gone by far too quickly and we yearn for more. King Kong is an odyssey of a movie, and the most genuine and compelling output scene. This is classic storytelling at its peak. Don't miss out on it. Jaws. Jaws is the original summer blockbuster, setting the standard by which all others are measured. It's the Michael Jordan of cinema. There will never be another Jaws, simply because the film so profoundly changed the way movies are made and marketed. A great white shark decides to make the small beach resort town of Amity his private feeding grounds. This greatly frustrates the town police chief, who wants to close the beaches to chase the shark away. He is thwarted in his efforts by the town's mayor, who finally relents when nothing else seems to work in the chief, a scientist, and an old fisherman with revenge on his mind take to the sea to kill the beast. Jaws is the movie that made Steven Spielberg's career, and it's among his finest. It's easy to forget, because of his enormously successful blockbusters, that Spielberg is a phenomenally skillful and artful director. His timing is superb. He mixes horror with comedy to brilliant effect. He gets great performances out of his actors, and his love for special effects has never overwhelmed his understanding of the importance of story and character. Bambi. Rather than putting a Hollywood gloss on animal life, Bambi, if anything, is better than what would be made today. If you talk to anyone about what film messed them up mentally as a child, Bambi is a guarantee to be in that list. Who hasn't named this film as one of the saddest movies of all time? A helpless little deer is born by the name of Bambi. He is born among the forest to a grateful mother. Bambi made some animal friends for himself, a rabbit named Thumper and a skunk named Flower. Bambi falls in love while he grows up alongside his friends. The troubles of the wildlife strike when a hunter kills Bambi's mother, the troubles of the emotional for every animal in the forest. A beautiful ending concludes this masterpiece. With its beautiful animation, charming characters and breathtaking story, this is a movie that no one should miss. Babe. This story is about a farm pig who wants to become a sheepdog. Pretty strange considering a pig's place is in people's plates, but Babe has something the sheepdogs don't have: gallantry. His kindness, determination and good intentions will make him a truly unique individual, one that stands out from his peers, proving that no matter who you are, you can make a difference. A film that shows how wondrous things can happen as a result of common decency, how any individual can triumph if they believe in themselves. How vital is the help of family and friends in life's arduous journey. The climax is a wonderfully quiet and touching scene. It's a movie about friendship and trust. Babe is one great movie for everyone to see. It's magical and enchanting. Ice Age. Excellent computer-generated animated feature that makes a case for one of the finest films of 2002. It is the frozen era and prehistoric animals try to find their way to land that is warmer and drier. An early group of human hunters become the hunted themselves, as a group of saber-toothed tigers begin to plot revenge. As an attack occurs, a small infant child is taken out of harm's way. Enter a kind woolly mammoth and a silly sloth who find the young child and decide to return it to the humans. This isn't just humor and pretty colors but a nice, sentimental story of how a little baby softens up a couple of tough characters. Enough technical babble. The film's entertaining, family-friendly and sometimes just hilariously funny. Homeward Bound, The Incredible Journey. Homeward Bound is a great family film, one of the last best used with talking animals. The movie has such a soul and is a great story with wonderful characters. All of us as children had pets, who were like our best friends, and they were just as loyal back. And Homeward Bound shows us the love that animals could have for their owners. The main idea of Homeward Bound, The Incredible Journey is 3 pets: Shadow, a wise old golden retriever; Chance, a goofy, fun-loving American bulldog puppy; and Sassy, a hilarious Himalayan cat, who are left in the care of their owner's friend that lives hundreds of miles away on a farm. After several days, the pets begin to worry. Thinking that their owners must be in some kind of trouble, they set out on their adventure home. Along the way they encounter many unexpected surprises, but their determination and love for their owners helps them in finding their way. This was an unforgettable story of love, courage and devotion that will inspire everyone who watches it. A must-see for animal lovers. Finding Nemo. In this stunning underwater adventure, with memorable characters, humor and heartfelt emotion, Finding Nemo follows the comedic and momentous journey of an overly protective clownfish named Marlin and his son Nemo, who become separated in the Great Barrier Reef when Nemo is unexpectedly taken far from his ocean home and dumped into a fish tank in a dentist's office. Buoyed by the companionship of Dory, a friendly but forgetful Pacific Regal blue tang, Marlin embarks on a dangerous trek and finds himself the unlikely hero of an epic effort to rescue his son, who hatches a few daring plans of his own to return safely home. The movie takes place almost entirely under the sea, in the world of colorful tropical fish, the flora and fauna of a shallow warm water shelf, not far from Australia.
How's it going, Bob?
You know, I speak whale. Come back!
Just as well, he might be hungry.
Don't worry, whales don't eat clownfish, they eat krill.
The Lion King. The Lion King. An American animated musical film produced by Walt Disney in 1994. This film takes place in the Pride Land of Africa. King Mufasa, the ruling lion and Queen Sarabi present their newborn son Simba, the new heir of the throne, to the animals of Pride Rock. Simba's uncle, Scar, is fueled by anger and rage due to being unable to take over the throne, and plots to kill Mufasa and Simba in order to take his place as king. Scar causes a stampede through the canyon, along with his hyenas, where both Mufasa and Simba are. Scar ensures Mufasa falls to his death and blames the death on Simba. The animation is just beautiful. The story is powerful and moving. The characters are terrific. The villain is one of Disney's most monstrous, and the songs are out of this world incredible. What is your favorite movie from the list? Let us know below and don't forget to subscribe.